I was outside getting some sunlight. I figured I'd check in with you guys. Sitting here listening to the neighbors' chickens have a conversation about who's the best crow and rooster. Uh, but, the days are getting pretty dark, getting cold. It's a bad time of year for a lot of people. Darkness kind of consumes them and eats them alive. But, sometimes it just takes one advocate, one person to stop and check on you, one person to text you, maybe a phone call, knock on a door. Don't take a whole lot to change someone's train of thought. It hasn't been too long. It struck home for us up this holler, So if you ain't seen someone in a while, if you haven't heard from them, it don't hurt to stop and check in or talk or, like I said, just peck on a door. It's not been too long ago, I was in that situation myself. A lot of you want to know about me. I guess 3 years ago, I quit drinking. I had, been depressed for a little while. Got drunk, was having fun. Don't know, something snapped in my mind, and pretty soon I was into it with a lifelong friend. So when I sobered up, I decided to go back to the Army, the VA, whatever you want to call them. So they sent me off for 7 days, I think. So at that point, I think they put me on antidepressants, so I think that made me a little more depressed. But I couldn't really tell the next few years, because I was on that stuff. My feelings were numbed by something else. Those of us that have lived too much life, grew up hard, had a tough adult life, what have you, we're dark souls anyways. So it's hard to fight off depression. And I think the day before Father's Day, me and my wife separated. So for a couple weeks, I frantically tried to pick up pieces from that and find her, get her back, Then I got drunk for a couple weeks. And the morning of September the 12th, I drank just enough to want to shut off the lights, Had a pistol in my mouth. Something got a hold of me, I got those kids to raise. So that pulled me out of that. Just the thought of them, When you think you have nothing, you usually have something if you sit and think about it. So, 6, 7 months down the road, I still have a lot of trouble sleeping. I wake up scared to death, look over, my person ain't there no more. Have a lot of trouble breathing in my sleep. Got to wear a CPAP, usually fight it, tear it off, and end up smothering anyways, because I yanked it off in my sleep. Then you got the cigarettes, the black lungs and stuff I have, so that doesn't help matters either. I wake up every day and try to have just a small goal, whether it's cooking for you guys, hanging out, doing something like that, or maybe just doing a sink full of dishes or sweeping a floor. I try to get outside and get what sunlight I can. It seems to help, but, by 4 o'clock here in the mountains, you don't have no more of that, so. Time's got a funny way of grinding along. It only grinds forward, though. We've all done things we wish we could take back, I suppose. And we've all lost something we wish we still had. All we can do is do better from the point we're at. If you've survived 1 second, hold on, survive a minute. Then try to survive an hour. Then try to make it to bedtime. And then wake up after you've got done fighting your demons all night. In my case, I usually just sleep about 3 hours or so and start fighting again. That's all you can do. But check on each other. Like I said, sometimes it just takes that one person. You don't realize what a difference you make, I guess. Sometimes just hearing somebody's voice fixes everything. But I guess I'll see you guys next time.